Everyone ignored. In a small town surrounded by rolling hills and dusty roads, there lived a boy named Adam. He was 12 years old, quiet, thin, and almost invisible to the people around him. At school, teachers rarely called on him. His classmates barely noticed when he entered a room. During lunch, he sat alone under an old tree near the edge of the playground. While groups of children laughed and shared stories, Adam quietly ate his sandwich and watched the clouds drift across the sky. It wasn't that Adam was unfriendly. He smiled when people passed by. He offered help when someone dropped their books. He always said please and thank you. Yet somehow, people looked right through him. One afternoon, during a group project, Adam suggested an idea. "We could build a model bridge using recycled materials," he said softly. Nobody responded. A few minutes later, another student repeated the exact same idea. "That's brilliant," the group leader exclaimed. Everyone agreed. Adam lowered his eyes and remained silent. This happened often. Years passed this way. Every day felt like he was standing behind an invisible wall while everyone else lived on the other side. But Adam had something few people knew about. When he went home, he spent hours reading books from the old library. He learned about science, history, engineering, and astronomy. He taught himself mathematics far beyond his grade level. While others were playing video games, Adam was building small inventions from scraps he found around town. His bedroom became a workshop filled with gears, wires, notebooks, and unfinished projects. His parents noticed his passion. "You spend a lot of time working on these things," his mother said one evening. Adam shrugged. "It's easier than talking to people." His mother looked sad, but didn't know what to say. One winter, a severe storm struck the town. The rain fell for days without stopping. Rivers overflowed, roads became flooded. The small bridge connecting one side of town to the other began to crack. Engineers warned that it might collapse. The townspeople grew worried. Hundreds of families relied on that bridge every day. Meetings were held. Experts were called. Solutions were discussed. Adam listened quietly. One night, while studying maps and weather reports, he realized something important. The problem wasn't the bridge itself. The problem was the water pressure building against debris trapped underneath it. If the debris could be removed safely, the pressure would decrease dramatically. Adam spent the entire night drawing diagrams and calculations. The next morning, he attended the town meeting. His heart pounded. The room was filled with adults, engineers, officials, and community leaders. He raised his hand. Nobody noticed. He raised it higher, still nothing. Finally, he stood up. "Excuse me?" The room grew quiet. People turned toward him. Some seemed surprised to see him there. Adam swallowed nervously. "I think I found a solution." A few people exchanged doubtful glances, but the mayor nodded. "Go ahead." With trembling hands, Adam spread his drawings across a table. He explained the flow of water, the buildup of pressure, and the debris blockage beneath the bridge. The engineers studied his calculations. Minutes passed. Then one engineer looked up. "These numbers are correct." Another checked the diagrams. "Actually, this could work." Soon the entire room was discussing Adam's plan. Within hours, crews began implementing it. By evening, much of the trapped debris had been removed. The water pressure dropped, the bridge stabilized. The town was safe. For the first time in his life, people looked directly at Adam. Not through him, at him. The next day, newspapers featured his story. Teachers congratulated him. Classmates asked questions. Neighbors waved when he walked by. Yet something strange happened. Adam didn't feel triumphant. He felt disappointed. Not because people were finally noticing him, but because it had taken a crisis for them to listen. Weeks later, the mayor invited Adam to speak at a community gathering. The hall was packed. Everyone expected him to talk about engineering and problem solving. Instead, Adam spoke about something else. "When people are ignored," he began, "they don't stop having ideas." The room fell silent. "They don't stop dreaming." He looked around. "They don't stop mattering." Nobody moved. "I spent years feeling invisible. There are probably people in this room who feel the same way right now." Several heads lowered. Sometimes the quietest person has something important to say. Really, sometimes the person sitting alone is carrying an idea that could change everything. The audience listened carefully. Don't wait for someone to save a bridge before you notice them. The room remained silent for several seconds. Then people began to applaud. The applause grew louder and louder until everyone was standing. Not because Adam had saved the bridge, but because he had spoken a truth many people needed to hear. As the years passed, Adam became an engineer, inventor, and teacher. He designed systems that helped communities around the world. But he never forgot what it felt like to be overlooked. Whenever he entered a meeting, he paid attention to the quiet people. Whenever a student hesitated to speak, he encouraged them. Whenever someone sat alone, he sat beside them. And because of that, hundreds of people who once felt invisible discovered that their voices mattered too. The boy everyone ignored never forgot being ignored. And that was exactly why he became someone who noticed everyone else.